you are speaking amazing. At that time, I felt that no, I have to learn this language. English related ideas, tricks, tips, and strategy. But I was not focusing in conversation. Practically speaking is important here. I learned by myself. I was not able to talk. Underconfident I was, and I have courage to speak in front of you and in front of people just because of English language.
You are so calm and composed. You are an inspiration for all those people, particularly the youngster who want to be fluent in English, even though they don't know they are from other medium.
Okay, so tell me, sir, about yourself that how did you get inspired for speaking English language in this time, in this
Good
age?
evening.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Very good evening. I'm doing great. And what about you?
I'm also good and nice to meet you at last. I have been trying to connect with you. So I'm very happy that today I have I have been able to connect with you. Yeah. Thank you very much.
So, yeah, how was your day?
My day was good, but it was not a very active one. I just remained at home. There is some construction work is going on at my home. So I generally remain with the people who are engaged in this construction work. So I have to be there. Just did that. Otherwise, there is no such thing that worth mentioning.
Okay. So, as we are meeting for the first time, I would love to know about you.
Yeah,
Um,
sure.
Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. So as you already know that my name is Subhash Pal and I live in Guwahati, not very far from your city.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah.
Wow. Mhm.
So I'm a retired government servant and I am very much interested in learning spoken English. So I have been doing this for quite some time now, for more than 3 years. And for other thing like I watch YouTube videos with English contents and I read books also. And apart from all this, I love to travel and I love to watch cricket matches. So this is all about me, ma'am. So could you please tell me about it? Though I know something about you that you live in Jalpaiguri and you have coaching center. Apart from whatever you can tell me about you, I want to know about you.
Okay, so do you watch my video? That's why I think you watch my video. That's why you know about me.
Yeah, recently I have come across some of your videos and I found it very interesting. The way you speak really it attracted me that, and I thought I would somehow meet you for a session at least. And that's how I came to know about you.
Thank you so much for connecting. And I must say that your English is really great. Like you are speaking amazing.
Okay, it's a compliment. I will take it as a compliment. Thank you very much for that.
I don't know how you improved yourself. I would love to know about more you. Before asking about your journey of English, I would love to tell about myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Sweta and I come from Jalpaiguri, West Bengal, as you know that. And I have completed my graduation and now I'm doing masters in first year and from English literature. And I have a YouTube channel there. I started making conversation video related to English. Actually, I am teaching English nowadays. So there I upload English conversation video and I'm also improving my English day by day. So if I talk about my interest, I love to sing, I love to travel. Same here. That's all about me. Thank you.
Yeah. So, in case of both of us, as I came to know from your YouTube video that you studied in Bengali mediums, and
Mhm.
in case of me also, I studied in Bengali medium. So, what made you go to this? I mean, you are very much passionate about learning English as well as now you have started teaching English also. So, what it was your childhood dream, or you just it just happened for any reason or like that?
Yeah, yes, there is a reason, but not it was not in childhood dream because I didn't know about English. And being a Bengali medium student, like we just focus on Bengali language. We don't focus on English. Yeah, but when I was in school time, like 11th, 12th, I used to love English, reading. I was reading English, but I was
Okay.
not able to read properly, although I was liking that language. It is kind of interesting. So I used to like, but I didn't know how to learn English. And I even didn't think that how to start and where, like how and when, or where. These things, anything I didn't decide in my school life. And so my sister told me that you should learn English language, and this is very important in your life. Now in school life you are not understanding, and you are not getting in touch with English. But yeah, when you will go college life, it means like I was living out of home for college in Siliguri. It means my area is Doers. You might have known about that.
Yeah, 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 I know that.
So I went Siliguri for study, and that time I felt that no, I have to learn this language. So I started learning in my first year. I didn't know about anything. And why I learned this language, because I felt that if I would learn this language, I can do something better in my area. Because when I started learning that time, I didn't know about anything that okay, this language I can learn and I can do so many things. But when I started learning, first reason was just important. This language is important, and I have to learn this language. And just because of that, I took English literature even in my college life. That time I started learning, and when I was gradually improving myself, I felt that no, I want to teach this language also in my area, because I didn't get in any environment, and I see that everywhere no one speaks English, right? In our area,
Yeah.
no one speaks English, very less. And those who are English medium, they also speak very less. I don't know, I didn't see that much. So I thought in my area, Doers area is a very rural and no one speaks English. Even they can't speak proper language, Hindi, Bengali, they are from, but they don't speak. And language is important, which is English. And if they can learn, they can change their life, and even
Yes,
they can establish themselves, they can earn, they can make career. Lots of things are there for if
yes.
we learn English language. So it is really great thing for me that I started learning English, and I understood at the time that no, whatever I'm doing, that's great thing, and it is going to be helpful for everyone. I can improve myself, and we started our institute. My sister started institute. She opened institute, and I felt that we are making lots of courses. So what are the different courses which I can include through myself? So I thought now I'm learning this English language, so I will start teaching. So from that time I started teaching institute, and now still I'm learning this language and continue with that online offline both. So this is kind of inspiration for me actually for learning English.
So you are not only learning English, at the same time you are teaching, and you have a very good attitude that you want to give some teaching to the people who are your neighbors, so that they can improve in their life and they can do something in their life. So that's a very positive approach that you have taken. That's a very nice gesture on your part. And I have seen in your videos that irrespective of the people that the level that they have, you are helping them, everyone, that whoever might have tried to connect with you, if you are giving them chances to talk to you, so that you can give them something from you, whatever you have to offer. So that's a very good thing, and I appreciate that approach, which stand out yourself from others, because there are some people who are very selective one. And in your case, I have found you are a different kind of person. Even though you are busy, but still you are making time for other people so that you can give them. So thank you very much for that one. So as you mentioned that you have started the institute, and once I messaged you also, and you told in that in reply to the message that you teach online also. So
Hmm.
in online, what do you teach? You teach for English conversation, spoken part, or grammar, etc., everything?
Nowadays, I try everything. Previously, I was teaching grammar and English related ideas, tricks, tips, and strategies, everything I was giving, but I was not focusing in conversation. So, because I didn't know about conversation, I was even not making videos. So it's been a month that I started making conversation, and I felt that no, the important is practically speaking is important here. So regarding that, I started conversation also. So every parts I try to give students, I provide them according to them, their capability and their level. If they are beginner, then I try to teach them everything related to English, which is important and which is needed. Even I teach grammar also, because the grammar in, if I talk about offline, then offline they don't have idea anything about English language. They don't even understand. So I have to teach grammar, and even I have to speak Hindi and Bengali both. So online, it doesn't matter that much, but yes, offline I do everything. But online there is a some particular time, and also what we can say, the thing that I teach according to them, customized class. I ask them how their level is and what they need basically. According to that, I teach on online mode. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So both
recently
of
I have started, not that much long. Online class is just a month. Just I, as I told you that I started conversation making video. So it's been a month, and from that time I started teaching also online. Otherwise, I was teaching offline. After completing my graduation, just I completed my graduation, I didn't get result, and I started teaching English. I didn't know in my college life I got extremely passionate, for learning this language. I got interesting, huge, because I learned by myself. I just did hard work for that, and I spent a lot of time in English language, and I wanted to do in my college life something different, because we are belong to divorce, and so many students, so many girls, boys, they don't able to talk.
yeah,
Especially even I can tell you about me. I was not able to talk. I was just sitting in school talking with friends little bit, not that much, like underconfident I was, and everyone in our area is so, I see everyone that they are underconfident. They are studying, but although they have no courage to talk with people, even they can't talk in bank, in office, any kind of office. This is quite difficult for students. I see this, and even I felt that. Now I have courage to speak in front of you and in front of people just because of English language. So in my college life, I felt a lot of, underconfident, nervousness. Like I went out of home. I started living outside, and I didn't know how to speak with people properly. So in college life, I learned anything or not, I don't know, but I learned to myself that how I can make myself, how I can open myself. Because in college, time I didn't learn that much anything. It was COVID-19 again. So we were having online classes. But although I tried to learn by myself, I started living outside alone, and I learned everything by myself, how to talk with people, how to go outside alone. Lots of things are there. So regarding that, I want to teach students and make them aware about these things. So if we learn by ourselves, then we can teach properly to them, we can
yeah,
understand
sure.
students' mindset. Yeah.
Yes. So
So in that way, I started everything.
how long did it take you to come to this level? You are now very fluent, and the way you speak, that is also something different because you are so calm and composed. For a beginner or even those who have learned, even I have seen they are not that much calmness they can maintain while they speak. They think they rush out thing. So in
Mm.
your case, you are speaking in a nice way. So how I just want to know how long did it take you to come to this level that you are in now?
Okay. It's just a process of learning, I can say that. And in my case, if I say, then I used to listen a lot of podcast, calm podcast and peace or learning podcast, which is they talk in a very peaceful manner, and very simple way. People can understand, and in a clear way. So in that way, I followed maybe, and maybe the way I talk, that is my speaking of way. That is also I can say. But I try to listen people, how they speak, those who are native speaker or those who English speaker, how they speak properly. That is I notice, and I feel that if we are communicating with people, then it is very important to speak, in a simple way, slow way, so that people can understand us, and in a peaceful way, not in a rush way. So
Yes,
people,
exactly.
yeah, this is very important. And I understood that thing. So we need to understand first these things. If we can understand, so gradually we will improve and we can include in ourselves. So it takes time, but we can improve that. And we can learn. Now I'm talking these things. It is my experience. And if people can listen and they can include in their life, then they can improve. Otherwise, we can't say anything, right?
Yes.
So that way I also improve myself. I observe people, how they talk, and now we are talking very peacefully. So this is going to be interesting, kind of, rushing and talking speed fast. That is not kind of communication and even not kind of conversation, not fruitful
Yes.
conversation. I can say
Yeah,
that.
does not sound good also.
Yeah. And these things I learned by myself. No one suggested me. No one told me that you need to speak in that way. No, you need to improve your communication. No one. Just I started learning by myself. I started learning English. And when I started learning English, I understand everything, how to speak, how to communicate, how to speak soft and nice and calm and composed. Everything I understood by myself gradually. The more I explore myself, the better I understand myself. Actually, these things help me a lot.
Nice, nice. It's very interesting to know and how you have learned all by yourself. That is something
Yeah.
great, I must say.
I have no answer that I can tell you that this course I have done or that course I have done or classes I have taken. Nothing like any answer. Just by the process of learning language and by the observing of myself and spending time myself, I knew about myself and I understood myself very well at the time while learning. And I started that applying in my life and to people also. They understand me, I think. So.
Yes, yes. You are an inspiration for all those people, particularly the youngster who want to be fluent in English, even though they don't know they are from other medium. When they will watch your videos and whatever you have spoken, so really it's very inspiring that a girl from such a level who did not study in English medium school, but how she has developed and how she has learned and the way she is
Like English
speaking.
medium student. Yeah.
Yeah, it is really inspiring, the effort that you have put in and the fruit that you have, the fruit that have borne your effort. Yeah, really commendable.
Yes.
So you have mentioned that you like to travel. So what are the places that you have visited? Have you ever visited to this part of our country, like Guwahati?
No, till now
No.
I haven't. Only
Okay.
Siliguri. And even I didn't visit proper Siliguri, Mirik and Kurseong. Lots of places are there, which is I really like. I really want to go because it's a kind of mountain area, nature, so greeny. I really like that type of place. And also
Yeah.
cold. But I didn't go till now. Darjeeling, I didn't go. Even I didn't visit it. Kolkata, I didn't visit it yet. And I visited Mayapur only. I can say that.
Mayapur. Okay, okay. Okay, so you have many more years in your life, so you have enough time to visit all those
Yeah.
places. Yeah.
Now I
And
just spending
yeah,
time with
please go ahead.
myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nowadays I'm just spending time myself, understanding
Mhm.
myself, improving myself because I have no guru like that they can suggest me. Just
Mhm.
I'm trying to improve myself, just like in me, in myself actually. So maybe for that I am not traveling or I'm not getting chance as we are belong to rural area also. This is also kind of main thing that we can't go anywhere. So, but although I really want to travel in my life, and now I'm working on myself, improving, trying to help people, even not getting time to travel. So that
Yeah.
is also important thing. When I will balance everything, so I will definitely start.
Yes, yes, definitely, because you have enough time. And
Enough
in
time.
my case also, when I first visited places other than the Guwahati that I am living, it was say when I was 30 or 35 like that. So there, then only I started. So now you have enough time. Definitely, you will be fulfilling all your cherished dreams to visit the places they would like to visit. And so, as you mentioned that you are doing now masters in English. So now you are a university student. So under which university you are studying the
Yes,
masters in English?
it's a RBU from distance mode. No, Munshi Premchand College.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't go college because it's a distance mode. That's
What did you say? You don't go to college?
yeah, it's a distance mode.
Oh, distance mode. Okay, okay, got it,
Yes,
got it.
because I teach here, so I can't go. In my
Yeah,
area, especially I teach. Previously, I was staying in Siliguri, so I was capable to go college and do everything. But now I have huge responsibility. So for that, I am completing this in distance mode. Let's see what will happen because I want to continue my study.
yeah, definitely you must do because you have the chance. You must avail of those opportunities available before
Yes.
you. This is the time that you should make your career.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me, sir, about yourself. That how did you get inspired for speaking English language in this time, in this age? You can
Yes.
share me about your
Yeah.
story some. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. So what happens that as I told you that I studied in Bengali medium school, so I did not have any opportunity to speak in English. But whenever I saw some people or someone spoke in English, so I always wanted to speak, but I could not speak. Even making a sentence in English was very hard for me. I did not know how to speak.
Mhm.
It so happened, after joining a job here in Guwahati, so I joined a course like ICWA. So I used to go there in the evening after office hours to attend the classes, and there are so many professionals. All of them are in some jobs like State Bank of India or ONGC, RBI, like that. People used to come and attend the classes. So among them, I found myself very odd one because all of them used to speak in English, but I was not capable of doing that. So I used to take the last bench and I hardly spoke with anyone. I kept mum. And what happened one day, one of the students in that class asked me, why you always keep silent, you don't speak? So I know what was going on inside me because I could not speak English.
Yeah.
That's why. So I could not tell him that this is the problem. Even I could not tell that. And once it so happened, it was not me but another student. He was asked some question by the professor, and he stood up and started answering the question. So he started in local language, that is in Assamese. Then the professor told him that not Assamese, you speak in English. So he started stuttering. There was one guy, he was like me. Then I felt so embarrassed seeing him before all the class that he was asked to speak in English, but he couldn't. The same was the case with me also. Then I thought that this is my weak point, and I must turn this weak point to my strong point. But at the time, nowadays you have got so many opportunities. You can take online classes, and there are so many institutes have come up. Offline classes also you can join. But at the time, there was no such classes available at our place. I was even shy to speak, and I could not tell anyone. So it was a wish or dream, you can say, that I had. It was inside me, but I could not fulfill. Then during this COVID time, everybody was shut down. I did not have to go to office. I was at home whole day. So what to do? I was just scrolling down the YouTube videos. Then suddenly I came across one of the videos uploaded by the student of this Flappingo app. So
Okay.
when I watched that video, I found it very interesting that I thought, okay, I can also learn attending such classes online. Then I started and I subscribed to the app and I started speaking with the tutors. So when I started, I was really nervous. I got butterfly in my stomach when any session was to start. And gradually, after 1 or 2 months, I started. speaking with them. And
Okay.
after that, now it has been long years, more than 3 years. So I have become a kind of confident person now that even though I make mistake, but still I have the confidence I can carry on with speaking with anyone. So that
Yeah.
confidence I have achieved. So that's how I have learned, and now I'm here. And whenever I get a chance to speak with some co-learners, I try to connect with them. I don't select any random people. I just watch the videos, and if I found that someone doing well, that I can connect with that person, then only I send message and I end up
Interact.
doing session with them. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay, that's really nice. Like with tutor, we can learn. It's a very helpful for us. I also really wanted to learn with tutors, but I didn't, and I decided myself that I will learn by myself,
But
and I
without tutor,
did.
you have done without tutor, you have done great things, and now you yourself you have become a tutor.
Yeah, in my college life, as you mentioned, that COVID-19, it was COVID-19, and I was also started learning. Same at the time, I started learning English because my online class was going on, and I was at home. And so, what should I do? I thought that time, and I started learning English. But I saw many videos of like, okay, that type of applications we have, Camly or Clapping, as you mentioned. So that time I thought, no, I don't want to invest money
Yeah, yeah,
in my
sure.
college life because I
Yeah,
was not
yeah.
earning. Yeah,
Yes,
I was
yes.
not earning, and
Definitely.
I was feeling that no, I don't want to waste money of my parents. Like I don't know, like how to do. Like I can't able to speak. Like how can I connect with them? It was also kind of insecure feeling I had. So I thought, no, gradually I will improve. I love to improve in the process. We need we should take time. Actually, what happened if I would think at that time that no, I have to learn within 1 month, then it was quite difficult for me. But when I felt that no, gradually I will improve, this is the process of learning English, and I accepted that, and I started by myself, and I implemented so many things what I can do. I researched English language because what happened when we take classes also we depend on them, we don't research that much. But when I didn't take, so I had huge pressure in my mind and also responsibility that I wanted to learn this language, I want to learn this language, and how could I learn if I would not search? I didn't, if I would not research. So I started doing everything by myself, and in that way I did. But still, I want to take, tutor classes for the conversation. They have the good amount of knowledge and also experience they have. We can learn every time with them. It's not a bad thing. But those who can't afford, they can learn by themselves,
Yes,
by the
yes.
help of phone.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
And even if you take classes with tutors, I think it is not very helpful in that sense that what I had taken only 15 minutes class. So within 15 minutes, it is very difficult to learn.
Uh,
And it
yes.
is not like that you get to take class with the same tutor again and again. Sometimes you, if you even want to connect with the tutor, you may not get the slots because it is all reserved like that. So you, if you cannot continue with the same tutor, that is also difficult to learn because
Yes.
there is a break. When you meet another tutor, that the mode of training by their tutor is something different from the other one that you have already taken classes. So that's how. But what?
Yeah, it's quite difficult. Like,
But the thing is that you get to speak with somebody
yes.
because now it has started that you can try with your co-learners. But at the time, it was not prevalent when I started. So that was the only thing that I could do. I could meet with tutors, and I can practice with them. So for the purpose of practice, uh, we can connect with them and we can learn in the process.
Mhm.
For the beginners, I would say it is difficult. If you,
Yeah,
if
they
there is
can't
some,
explain. So
yeah,
how? Yeah.
because they start from a certain level. The tutors when they take the classes, for beginners it is difficult.
Mm. Yeah, that's why I also do online class. Like I provide online classes, and in that way understand that okay, if I will give conversation classes, that's not enough for the beginners, those who are totally beginners. So I divided courses, for the beginners and those who want the conversation, like divided courses I have for them. I provided in that. I provide in that way actually. So those who are beginners, with them I cannot start conversation. For them, I have to teach them like how they can start. I have to guide them basically how they can start, how I did in my life. So for that, I guide them basically first. If they are totally completely beginners, then I cannot start conversation. They don't know anything about English, then how could I? How can they speak? That's the main important thing there. Yeah. But those who can speak English for the just practicing speaking conversation, for them it is good for conversation actually, right?
Yes, yes.